this is another barn find. It's a Multiplex Hummel. I've had to rebuild the top section of the nose and the canopy because there wasn't one. So I've just had to go by some old pictures I've found. There was a Speed 400 motor in and a very old pack of nicads. So it shows you how old this thing was. I'll put some, I'm sure I took some pictures and I'll put them up on this video. You can see the state of it when I found it, but it's all cleaned up, and I've had a very quick test flight. It's a bit sketchy, if I'm honest with you. That might be my flying once again, but let's go for a proper test flight. I should add, we've only got rudder and elevator on this model. There's no ailerons. Right, wish me luck on this. See what I mean about that dodgy rudder. I think gentle inputs are required. I should add that I am using one of these new non-EU receivers from AliExpress. I think they're about £8 or £9, something like that. And this is also its first outing. Right, so I forget which size prop I'm using, but it's a left-handed prop. I think it's 8 or 9 inch. I'll tell you when I've landed. This is another perfect fly for an evening like this. Now, this is not going to fly hands off. This one, not until hopefully I've trimmed it out properly. It's using a 28 size brushless motor with a 40 amp ESC, and I've made a little cradle inside the fuselage for a 2200 free cell. And that seems to balance it up quite well. Right, so we're on a tad, and that's whisker under half throttle. Once again, another perfect free channel aircraft for an evening like this. I come across these airframes and the old non-aileron models didn't really float my boat, if I'm honest. But once you get used to the old free channel stuff, does it give you a bit of extra skill set? Yeah, I suppose so. But you certainly, when you see an airframe like this, I think it's almost an offence to chuck it in the bin. I think this model, the Multiplex Hummel, comes from the 90s. I shouldn't think you're going to offend too many people with one of these, are you? Slightly bigger than a little foamy park flyer, but nevertheless, great little model, deserves to be flown. I've got the rudder set up as if it were the aileron. So I've just got the throttle on this side. See, the old sun's going down quite a bit now. Another relaxing fly, absolutely fantastic. Let's just hope I can do it justice by giving it a decent landing. And the motor I've got in this one is a 28 size brushless motor. It come from eBay. I bought about 4 of them, and I think they're about 9 or 10 quid each, so it didn't cost me a lot to get this thing going again. I think I've got one more video to make after this. I should hopefully just have enough light to do it. But I'm quite impressed with the receiver that I bought from AliExpress. Seems to be rock solid. Right, that'll do, I think, for the flight of the Multiplex Hummel. Yeah, that'll do. I'll just quickly show you. Well, you won't be able to see the motor, but it's a little 28 size motor. You get them from eBay. They're sort of like a dark red in colour if you want to go and look for it yourself. There's a little cradle I've made for the 12.6 volt 2200. There's my little receiver in there, and I've just got 2 tiny little servos in there for the rudder and the elevator. Once again, there are no ailerons on this model. Right, hope you like that flight. I certainly like restoring it, if that's the right word, and getting it flying again. As I said, the only thing I had to do really was to make a new cowling and canopy for this. Many thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.